Hi, Morgan. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, we've been talking together all semester about plans we've been having and different things. And how has this semester gone for you?
Well, I'm glad it's almost over. I'm ready for a break. It's been a little stressful, but I've really enjoyed most of the classes that I've taken. They're challenging, but they're not challenging because it's something that I'm interested in and not just like your gen eds anymore. You're starting to actually get into what your major is and
Right.
gets a little more exciting and fun, I guess you should say, for school.
What would you say has been your favorite class?
Ooh, that's tough. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite class because I'm not like right now I'm in like professional skills and biology and then human sexuality and my first year transfer class. So the most interesting I'd probably have to say would be human sexuality just because you're learning a lot of different things that you didn't know even existed. And so it's been a little interesting, but I mean, interesting wise and probably the most I don't know. Probably that would probably be my favorite one, just because it's not something that you talk about every single day, and it's very out there, I guess.
So, is that class going to have a lot to do with like what you want to do in the future?
Yes and no, because I want to be a pediatrician, so like I obviously have to know about the human body, but not necessarily in that way. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So, finals are coming up.
Yes.
Very quickly. Are you like nervous about those or?
Yes, just because I don't necessarily know when all of them are.
Okay.
I am hoping like the class that my first year class that I have tonight. I just got finished doing all the extra credit for that, and so it's like an extra 60 points.
Okay.
And so that's been really nice and helpful on my grade. And so I'm hoping that by getting all of that stuff done and doing all the assignments that I'm supposed to do and getting them done ahead of time, I won't have to take the final, because that was the deal. If you get a certain grade in the class, you don't have to take the final. And the final is just a paper.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that'll knock one final off my plate, and then I'll only have like 3 more.
I wish I didn't have to take my finals.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. And just that extra 60 points really helps because, I mean, that's a difference between quite a few grades, you know?
Right. So, are you gonna like start studying now, or when do you think you're gonna start studying for this?
I'm probably going to take my stuff for biology home over break and go over that stuff first, just because I know that one will more than likely be my first test.
Okay.
And then just kind of like go ahead and get all of that stuff done, and then worry about everything else on dead week. That way I can really focus and get everything I need to know for that class, because I have a lab final and an actual final.
Okay.
So it's not just one, it's 2. And I mean, my grade's not bad. It's like a borderline where I want it to be. So I'm hoping that I can do good. We just took a quiz yesterday, and then we did lab yesterday. So I'm hoping that putting those 2 grades in, and then I have a paper due in there next Tuesday.
Okay.
And so I'm hoping that those bring my grade up, and then I can only do better on the final, in the lab final, and it keeps my grade where I want it to.
All right.
So I'm nervous about that, but I'm happy. Oh, and then also my teacher gives 20 extra bonus points for coming to class all year, all semester. So that'll be nice too, and help me.
So you haven't missed a single class?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And that's one class that like you can't miss because you go over so much in one class. Like we go over one chapter every class. So if you miss one class, you're pretty much screwed because you don't know anything about that chapter.
Right.
And you have to go over it by yourself, which makes it really hard.
Yeah.
So
for break, do you have any like fun plans or anything?
Yes. I'm going home to see my family, and then my boyfriend's gonna come over, and we're gonna have dinner with my family on actual Thanksgiving, and then that night we're going shopping with my best friend, which is also his cousin, and we're going to Target, Walmart, and for sure Bass Pro, those 3 places.
For Black Friday?
Yes.
Okay.
And then on that Saturday we have Thanksgiving with his family.
Okay.
So it'll be kind of spread out, and you're not eating so much in one day. I don't think I could do that.
So, do you have any plans for like staying in shape through the holidays?
Yes, I actually just got done working out. That's why I'm dressed the way I am. But I think I'm going to take my yoga mat home and do, not necessarily some yoga because I'm not that flexible, but I'm going to take it home and, like, do my abs workouts and stuff like that. That way I stay in shape and I don't just kind of, like, let all my hard work that I've done throughout this semester just kind of go to waste.
Right.
So.
Because once you start working out, if you stop,
You've
just
got
have
to
to
get
start
yourself
over.
motivated again. And that's probably the hardest part is getting motivated.
Right.
Because, I mean, if it wasn't for my boyfriend, I wouldn't be as motivated as I am. Because, I mean, I look at him and he goes to the gym every single day and I'm like, well, you know, I have all this free time. What am I going to do? I can either sit at home and get fat or I can go to the gym and, you know, get a good night's rest and just be awake more. So it's definitely helped a lot. Like, I'm eating a lot healthier. I've already lost like 6 pounds
That's good.
just from working out. And then I've also totally just lost my train of thought. Oh, I've been not sleeping as much.
Okay.
I wake up a lot earlier and, you know, I just feel so much more energized.
That's really good. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the semester.
Yeah, you
good
too.
finals, good break, and I will
See you later.
see you later, I guess.